overtime, that's going to weigh heavier on the Florida State team because you shouldn't take them to overtime, losing by 5.
But isn't that all based on opinion?
Is almost acceptable.
But isn't that all based on speculation and opinion? None of it's based on what happened between the yard lines.
Well, yeah, no, I'm saying, and that's what the computers do. That's how the computers work. They wear strength of schedule and all these sabermetrics like baseball. It's like whip and on-base percentage and slugging percentage and all that. Like it's like they've incorporated almost a baseball style of sabermetrics into football to try to better depict which team is the best of all of these teams. Well, not saying that it works, but that's what they've basically done with it.
But how about this? How about you strap it up and go kick it off and let's see what happens? How about that?
Yeah, if you increase
how about we screw?
Maybe if you randomize their schedules, or schools didn't pick their schedules.
Well, even if it did, season 2 starts with the 32-team playoff. That's season 2. I don't care what if you want to play some patsies early on to boost your stats and be undefeated and be all happy. Great. Now you're going in a bracket. Now you'll be exposed. Now you're going to play these teams that you had no exposure to. And who's to say that Marshall doesn't make it to the playoffs? Who's to say Marshall doesn't make it to the Final Four? Who's to say they don't win it all? Who knows? They don't play anybody the same. It's all speculation based on stats and the computer. Lace it up. This is a human game played by humans. You don't know what's going to happen any given Saturday. I mean, we've seen this play out I don't know how many times. I mean, the Broncos go out last week, get beat. Who picked that game? Who picked St. Louis to beat the Broncos? St. Louis fans, maybe, and they didn't believe it. They're just sticking by their team. Any given Saturday, anything can happen. So lace them up. Let's see who's the best. And if some teams, say Utah and Georgia Tech, make it to the finals, and they're the 2 teams left standing, they earned it. They went through 4 games. They beat everybody that was placed in front of them, and they're left standing. And if there's an undefeated team that goes all the way to the semifinals and gets beat, and they don't make it to the finals, and some 2-loss team that got in the bracket does, guess what? Sucks to be you, buddy. Should have won. You lost. You laced it up, put it on 100 yards, and you lost. I don't know. That's just me.
That makes sense. I mean, I agree with you. I mean, I guess I'm just being devil's advocate in the fact that, there's, it's almost like they've overthought it. They've turned it into baseball stats. They've overthought everything. And that's the problem with college football right now, is they think too much. They don't let them just play.
Exactly. And if Division II, Division III, high school, pretty much everybody else but Division I can do it, why can't Division I do it? You know, they always talk about, well, this year we're going to get it right. How about you get it right and let the kids play? Just let them play. And if you're worried about homework, drop a game. Drop a game and go to your bowl game. Go back to class. You know, if Hutto runs the table this year, they're going to be playing all the way up to almost January. That's high school. Yeah. That's high school. And you can't tell me. And don't give me the student-athlete bullshit either, because you can't tell me for 5 minutes that these kids are actually going to class.
Yeah, not all of them. There's no way.
No, I work downtown 6th Street. UT players did not go to class during the week.
Well, remember, hey, but
just
also
throwing that out there.
Different UT program now.
Yeah,
and that's why
whatever.
There's been a lot of players I manage down there, and I do not see I see the old players. Don't see any old players as in graduated. You don't see.
Yeah, you don't see the young guys anymore. Well, well, Charlie Strong's got a new culture there, but come on, still, they're not going to school because they're going to be Rhodes Scholars or invent a better light bulb. They're going there to play football, and if they don't make it, they're going to go sell insurance or they're going to go back over and do whatever they were doing. So, well, guys, thank you very much for coming on. We've run way over. It's always fun to have you guys on. Thank you, Joe, Huggy Bear Huggins, Cowboy Nate on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline. See you guys next week.
Yep.
So week before Thanksgiving, and then it's going to be our Thanksgiving special. So much smack will be talked. It's Wednesday night, man. Come on, it's before Thanksgiving.
True. And
Thanksgiving, I'll be
the next day. Come on, Nate.
Thanksgiving, I'll be fat, bloated, and asleep on the couch. That's kind of where I'm going to be at. Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah, I think that's a popular plan.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you next week, 9 p.m. And we'll go through the Thanksgiving picks. Good deal. And Joe and Nate, you guys are welcome by the house. We'll be here all day.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to get up at 6 a.m. I'm going to get up at 6 a.m., put the turkey on the grill, and it's going to cook for 7 hours. So it's going to be a long day. I love Thanksgiving. It's like my favorite day.
Food.
The more you talk about it, the more you convince me.
Come on up, brother. All right, see you guys next week.
All
right, Cowboy Nate, Joe Huggy Bear Huggins on the Ring Central Celebrity Hotline. Also in the studio, we have Patrick Danger Davis. We're going to take a break, guys. We've run over a little bit, but we will be back right after this with my monologue. Then Chris Trew, comedian, wrestling manager, and commissioner of the Air Sex Sport. We'll talk about that. We'll be right back. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network, and you're on the air.
Search for love and companionship ends here. Join now at TalkToSingles.com for free. It's a new, high-quality, internet-based personal dating service that allows single men and single women to meet and engage in electronic conversation from the safety and comfort of their home computer. It's a dedicated team providing online dating services for successful matchmaking. Join today absolutely for free and start connecting with singles in your area now. And check out the Android app. Go to TalkToSingles.com. That's Singles.com.
Are you looking to buy prescription eyeglasses? Family-owned and operated EyeFramePros.com is your online store for prescription eyeglasses. Select the eyewear of your choice from our variety of frames, fill out the prescription information, and place your order in no time. After this quick and easy process, you'll receive your prescription glasses in a few days. All major credit cards accepted. Visit us at EyeFramePros.com. That's EYEFramePros.com. See what you are missing.
Commercial real estate and small and medium business growth is driving our economic recovery. But it can be difficult to get commercial and small business loans in the middle of a credit crunch. No matter how excellent your credit score, many banks simply aren't offering commercial and small business loans. Where can you turn to in this troubled economic climate? At ERS Nationwide, we understand your struggle. That's why we provide you access to a wide range of commercial and small business loans throughout the United States, and in some cases internationally. You can trust in ERS Nationwide to help you obtain the small, commercial, and small business loans you need. You go to nationwideloansnow.com.
Route 106 Motors is the home of fine pre-owned vehicles. Experience a no-pressure sale with a family-friendly atmosphere. Route 106 Motors has been practicing the same simple philosophy of low prices for over a decade, and it has brought us great success. Recently, while other dealers are closing their doors, Route 106 Motors is expanding. We are a wholesale dealer, and we own the property and pay cash for all the vehicles. This allows us to sell to the consumer for a lot less than the average dealership. We are a high-volume, small-profit dealer, and we pass the savings on to you. New changes have been made at Route 106 Motors. Stop by and check out our brand-new building. Route 106 Motors, located at 569 West Street. Check our website at Route106Motors.com and be sure to like us on Facebook to find out about all the latest deals and savings opportunities. Route106Motors.com.
Now, there's a clear winner in the battle of the Ultimate Smoking Championships. And the undisputed champion is eCigShop.com. It's eCigShop.com. We carry Smoke Tech, Kanger Tech, Aspire, and many more. And featuring our own brand of e-liquid, eCig America. Handcrafted right here in the USA. We offer military and veteran discounts. And donate to the Wounded Warrior Project. Plus, get free shipping. Details online. Your home for all your e-cig and e-liquid needs. e-cigshoppe.com. eCigShop.com.
This is Matt Hazley, your host of Straight Talk. Come join me every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on ARM Radio, home of the big guns. Boom.
Hi, welcome back to the show. I'm Mike Allen. You're listening to the Armed Radio Global Network, and you're on the air. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Eat24.com. Go to Eat24.com, put in your zip code that will find a restaurant near you that will deliver food to you, and then you can just sit in the comfort of your home. Where's mine?
You said you had to work tomorrow.
Patrick, you don't walk in here without a beer.
I know. That's why I walked in with one for me.
You better go get one for me.
You wanted a damn beer. Jeez.
Well, here, this one's mine now.
My lips were on that.
I don't care. It's like we're kissing. Go get another one.
That was funny.
You got it. It's Ultra Michelob Ultra Light. Who brought this crap?
Rudy.
Rudy? Holy cow. I don't know if I want to drink this or not.
It might be dangerous.
It's like carb-free.
Isn't it like...
What the hell? Ultra Lime Cactus. That's actually not that bad.
So it's like Bud Light Lime.
Well, talking to the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
God
Don't
damn.
hit me in the face with it.
Heather Bumpas, the OTA paranormal expert.
Hello, everybody.
Man, Patrick.
So basically, it's like Bud Light Lime.
Basically, but it's ultra, so it means it's. I don't know.
So that means it's.
Means you got to drink like 10 times as much as this to get as drunk as you would.
Right.
Yeah, doing something else. Anyway.
Right.
Alrighty. Well, here's my monologue for the week. You ready?
Ready.
Every week, I give people thoughts of the day. Coming up in the next segment, we're going to have Chris Trew. Chris, he's a local comedian, so we're going to have some fun with him. But first, you been reading what's going on in Ferguson?
No.
Missouri, do you know anything about Ferguson? You obviously know.
I know, yeah.
Ferguson, Missouri, where Mike Brown
I haven't been reading up
was shot by Officer Darren Wilson.
Yes. I'm very aware of that situation.
And, of course, the grand jury's been out for a while right now. They're been deliberating, Officer Wilson, whether or not he acted within the color of his duty or if what he did was, I guess, not called for. Excessive force. So, well, Ferguson, Missouri is about to explode. The right blamed the thug Michael Brown, 18 years old, broken home, being raised by his grandmother, his mom and father, non-existent in his childhood, as they have had their own run-ins with the law. His mother currently facing charges of assault. Michael Brown, the gentle giant, fresh off a strong-armed robbery, then, with his partner, apparently high in marijuana, brazenly walked down the middle of a street, calling attention to themselves, walking boldly, afraid of no one, a walking felon with a violent past and no respect for the law. They were contacted in the middle of that street by Officer Darren Wilson, only doing his job, ordering Michael and his friend from the street. They tell him to get bent. And Officer Wilson responds, and while exiting his vehicle, is violently attacked by Brown, who shoves him back into his cruiser with total disrespect for Officer Wilson and apparently the law. There are some reports that Michael Brown struck Officer Wilson in the face, fought for his gun, and while punching him in the face, broke his orbital eye socket, basically breaking the bone in Officer Wilson's face. Then Wilson, in a fight for his life, pulled his firearm, and after Michael disengaged and started to walk away, ordered him to stop. Mr. Brown. Now, Mr. Brown is not a strong-armed someone who just robbed a bank. He has attacked an officer. Now he's a felon. Now the officer has, according to every law that I've read, especially the law here in Texas, that officer has the right to use any force up into deadly force to stop that person, because if he's going to attack and physically assault an officer, there's reason to believe that he will go out and physically attack and assault